All right, Michael in the S13 here. Let's see if he can make up for that last run. Fast, aggressive entry. Dropping a tire. Oh, off course, and he's around again. Well, he's laying into it. See how the rest of his run looks coming into this next clipping point. Dips a tire again.
Some smoke just came from his turbo.
E-brake drag, sinking into that last clip there, right through finish. I'd like to take a moment to talk about our sponsors here after this next one. Tom and the E30 will advance to the next round. Here is Tim with our sponsors.
All right, we'd like to thank our sponsors, O'Reilly Auto Parts, the best place to find parts. After Hours Drift Shop. Justin and Ian are some great guys, great fab work. After Midnight Print Shop, anything you need printed, go to them. Colorado Prestige Insurance Group. They insure drift cars, so they'll insure anyone. West Plumbing. Run by Mike Fisher. He's a huge donator. He still doesn't party. Cosmos Wheels. Make your car look great at an affordable price. Revolution Chiropractic. You have those back-breaking racing seats. Go to see Levi. Bill's Englewood Drive Shaft. 20% off. Pretty much anybody that mentions Bill's or Drift Colorado. And Weight Construction.
Thank you, Tim. Up next is Joey Thompson in his Cressida. This is a JT powered car. This guy loves IMI. He's part of Yankees Oku. They throw a lot of their Outsiders days here at IMI. Make sure you check one of those out. It's coming through. Dips the top, a beautiful engine. Throwing up tons of smoke through this S. Coming into the horseshoe. Let's see how he dips it into this clip. Beautiful. Coming right up on the clip. Rolling tons of smoke through the horseshoe. Gorgeous run.
That three-wheel motion kept him off the dirt.
Here we are. Got Benmar. Let's see how he does. It's a new chassis for him. He used to run an A86 with the awesome Arizona Green Tea livery on it. And Benmar in this cut spring T300 is doing the best he can. He's still looking good. Throwing a little wide through the horseshoe. See if he can come through it. Quick Manji through the finish. And Joey will advance. On our next battle, we have Slava in his gorgeous FC RX-7. Coming through on the entry. Stick that entry nice and wide. Coming through these first S's. See how he comes through this first clip. Rolling tons of smoke through the finish. Awesome run by Slava. Up next, we have Rick in his Mustang. This crazy wrap. Impact Graphics did an awesome job wrapping this car. Here he comes through a first corner.
What's that? I did. Yep. Maybe I should just quit. Alright, so now we should have. Jerry, do you need the actual pen? Okay, cool. Yes, Slava advance.
And Slava takes a win on that last battle.
Oh, yeah, he's pulling it right now. Yes, go. Just let Steve clear the course real quick and then send him in his lap. Send him, we're good.
Crazy aggressive entrant.
That's my entrant.
What do you think about that, Tim?
He blew up the tumbleweeds up the wall. It was pretty dope.
Dipping that tire on that last clip. Beautiful run. And here comes Zambo in his E36. For such a stock car, man, he throws this thing around. It's awesome.
Big Z's not afraid to get ignorant.
Trying to get that wall on the entry. A little bit of e-brake drag. Oh, and he loops it. Unfortunate spin out by Zambu here.
See a lot of people trying to get that Chelsea Denofa style out here. It's nice.
It's great in these entries. That wall is, it's a little intimidating, but man, these guys are running it as hard as they possibly can. And he spins it again coming to that last clip. Great 360. Great 360. So we're throwing it back. In the beginning of the bracket here, we got Evan Stark and Steve Stark, not related. Evan in a turbo Miata here. This kid shreds.
Real stand-up guy, but he still fits in Miata.
Unlike myself. Riding that wall. Beautiful entry. Dipping the tire, gorgeous style. Not a lot of people trip these Miatas. I know Tim doesn't. Tim, what are you driving these days?
I drive a 240SX like any other guy. It doesn't trip though, it just has burnouts.
Burnout King, everyone. Tim Warren. Coming this last clip. And that's going to be a tough run to beat. Tons of smoke, great angle, great style. Beautiful run by Evan Sturck.
I think Travis just wanted a beer.
Yeah, we told Steve he can get one practice run since he didn't have any earlier. So do one practice and then we're back. And then take your real run.
All right, so this next run is Steve Sturck. He's actually going to be doing a quick practice run. He hasn't driven all day. Thanks to Steve for running this awesome live stream here that you're watching. So make sure you give a good props to Steve for throwing this out here. Steve and his Subaru BRZ just looking great out there.
No, first practice run looking awesome.
Oh, well, Tim, you shouldn't have said that.
Ooh. Sorry, Steve. I love you.
All right, so Steve got a little feeler here. Now he's doing his first comp run. Did one run practice. He's jumping straight into comp. This guy's great.
And what's your favorite part about this track?
That horseshoe, man, after driving this track for the first time, that horseshoe's kind of crazy. It's low-powered dudes that are dragging out the whole entire horseshoe. It's nuts to even just think about. It's hard.
The horseshoe, I remember about 2 years ago when nobody, like it was a big thing to drag that whole horseshoe right there. It's all the low-powered cars. Everybody stepped up so much since then.
These past few years have been great for drifting in Colorado. Everybody's stepping up their game. Everybody's stepping up their builds. And, you know, it's so much fun. And we got to throw a big shout-out to Mr. Levi Waite here, running Drift Colorado and just making everybody have a good home drift here in Colorado.
Literally keeping it alive.
A lot of people out there like to argue that drifting is dead in Colorado. I'd like to argue that it's very well alive, and we have some amazing people helping us.
There's a very, very good crowd here today.
And again, we got amazing sponsors here. You know, we got O'Reilly Auto Parts supporting us. You know, Ian and Justin at After Hours Drift Shop just buzzing out people's cages and
great
stuff.
Great local shop.
Great.
Great
We got a ton of people here. Oh, real quick, we got Steve Stark. Here's his comp run. Fast entry brake coming up on the wall. He's just keeping it through the S's. Think about those BRZs. You got to keep a lot of speed coming through them. They're not very high-powered cars, so.
The only boxer that doesn't make torque. Sorry.
Dipping that tire right there on that last clip, holding it all the way through the horseshoe. Beautiful run by Steve.
Really, really solid run.
Like rock solid. And on that last call, it looks like Steve Stark will advance.
We'd also like to give another shout out to Midwest Plumbing, a plumbing shop out of California that's been supplying random money to Colorado. Much appreciated. Mike Fisher runs that company.
Doesn't party.
Real stand-up guy, but not party at all. Great guy. Great plumbing, no partying.
We have Scott Umbra here in his Mustang. There's only a couple Mustangs out here, but man, are these guys shredding.
I think as long as we keep it PG, Levi won't get upset. Is it muted?
All right, we got John Werner in his Subaru BRZ. Oh, that floppy bumper again. Man, I don't know what's up with these BRZs and their floppy bumpers, but it is quite a sight to see.
Bumpers will not die.
Oh, an unfortunate spin on that last clip by John Werner. So the judges are opting to do a one more time on Steve Stark and Evan Stirk. So we have Evan back up here in his Turbo Miata. Fast entry speeds right off the limiter for Evan. Killing it through the S's.
Very smooth.
This guy is on some Danny George knuckles, and he is just shredded. Look at the smoke come off that Miata.
My favorite part of the track is the very high speed, high angle Manji coming out of the S turns.
That is definitely a fun part of the track. And Evan comes through the finish with a beautiful run.
It's a true showing of how a driver drives when he comes out of this S turn on that high angle Manji and continues to go through that horseshoe.
And here comes Steve Stark in his Subaru BRZ. So you can get a grab with it. Come through, fast entry. Throws it nice and close on the inside there. Dragging out through the little hairpin here. See how this Manji goes. These NA cars throwing up a bunch of smoke is wild. Dips that tire into that clip, straightens a little bit. Oh, rips the rear bumper off. Well, partially. Unfortunately, spins out. It's looking like that is going to go to Evan.
Alright, we do need, I guess we don't really need a coach. But Evan, number 7, will advance the Miata.
Deal for something that
Well,
cool.
Evan
We can make it
Stirk
pretty fast.
advances.
Can you set up your cone? Alright, go for it. Start line, we're going to set up this cone real quick. Hold the line. Right at that line? Yeah, just right at the line, like 2 feet off the track. Yeah.
We got a couple sponsors here to shout out while we got some downtime. Don't forget Cosmos Wheels. They're supporting all registered Drift Colorado drivers with 40% off. Make sure you check them out if you're a driver here.
Best looking wheels, period. Affordable, best looking wheels.
And then Billing Woods Drive Shaft, make some great drive shafts, just great.
Solid, affordable drive shafts. We were just talking about that.
And then Levi doesn't only run Drift Colorado, but he runs Revolution Chiropractic. That guy will make your back feel like $1 million. I don't know what that feels like because I'm poor,
Man, I drove
but it feels great.
I drove in an old Corbeau for a long time. My back hurt like
Heck,
real bad.
heck, you say heck.
And he fixed it.
All right, back to the action here. We have Andrew Kearney and his SC300. Loud one. Huge aggressive entry. Oh, tons of speed. Nice angle. This guy is just rolling through this huge horseshoe back here. This is an NA2J with a turbo on it. These things make tons of torque.
The higher compression ratio really does well.
A little wide on that clip, hanging that driver's side rear tire off the edge there. But a great run.
It seems like it runs okay when it's supposed to, but until that point, it's just like, yeah, it's a really small power band on it.
We got Zach Stein, his SR20 hatch here. This guy won round 3 at PBIR. He was absolutely killing it. We'll see how he does here on this run.
I love a guitar.
A lot of people have a hard time making SRs, but man, they are strong motors if you know how to work them.
Don't open them.
A walk of shame here.
I think the S13 was a little bit cleaner, but especially on and the last one. Yeah, much better. Jerry, what do you think? What's that? You think the SC? We could do one more time. Let's those guys one time. Gotta send back to line.
Alright, we're pulling it back to line.
Hey Dylan, tell Dylan grab me my water out of the fridge. If it's easier, you can just send the next pair first and end in the one way. Fridge in the car. Okay.
So we have number 2 in points lined up, Mr. Josh Robb in his 1JS14. Had a little bit of bad luck in that PPR last year.
Thing happened to Josh Robb. His stuck valve. That's not Josh.
Well, that wasn't Josh, but he is on the line. I apologize for all 4 of you watching.
Is that really how many people are on?
Andrew Carney with an aggressive run. Bunch of smoke. Here's Zach Stein again. Must have been on one more time. We did not get radioed. I apologize for everybody.
Solid, healthy SR. Good line. Coming up a little wide on that back turn. Let's see the Monty. Awesome, Monty. Pulling it out.
Favorite part right here. Throwing it in the horseshoe. Tipping nice and, oh, perfect
Nice,
tire
dude.
drop. Right into that clip. Holds it all the way through, right to the finish.
That was awesome.
Great
That was
run.
a solid run.
Number 21, Zach Stein, S15 will advance.
Zach Stein, number 21, will advance. And I got to give a shout out to him. He was doing great. He still had a great run through that.
Josh Robb.
So here is Josh Robb, his 1JS14. This guy is number 2 in Drift Colorado points. So aggressive entry, nice quick flick. Tipping that tire, but keeping it smooth. Fluid movements.
Also the luckiest man alive.
Why would you say that there?
So, Mr. Josh thought his engine had 0 compression not too long ago. Found a piece of metal perfectly shut in the valve, holding it. It was just the perfect piece of metal. It
That
wouldn't
is
open, wouldn't
wild.
close. He put that piece of metal out, and that thing runs fantastically.
Man. Well, up next, we have Mr. Reese Weller. Another 1JZ car. These guys love these motors. They're great, reliable, torquey turbo motors.
Really hope Reese got a change of tires.
Reese coming through with a huge flick on the entry, coming through these S's. Huge angle, wow.
A lot of angle there.
Running a bit of understeer. I recently experienced quite a bit of understeer. Colorado curb style.
Colorado curves shutout.
Reese throws it hard. Oh, unfortunately, straightens. Holds it through the horseshoe. We'll see how the judges like that one. And Josh Robb will advance. He had a killer run.
I thought you guys did that out there. Not really. Sorry, just a second.
Gear up.
So we have Mr. Jake Crawford, LS powered S13. This guy is a shredder. Watch out on that first entry. His hatch likes to fly up.
All seriousness, this car is fast. Jake is not afraid to send it.
It's rare you see a lot of people taking these LSs all the way to the rev limiter. Jake is not scared to do that. He is an awesome driver. Just keep an eye out for him.
The old term welded to the floor is very relevant.
So he is up against Tom Organ in his E30. Tom's been shredding pretty hard today. Let's see how his run compares to Mr. Crawford's here. Jake took podium here at our Drift Colorado Front Range Airport event, round 2. He is currently third in points. He is definitely someone to watch out for.
Jake has a blatant disregard for tires and any kind of conservative driving. Really admirable.
You know, as the late, great Larry Enticer said, just gonna send it.
Send it!
Yeah, you guys are both really close. Yeah, let me send this pair real quick, and we'll talk to him about it. Yeah. Let me talk to Levi about it.
Yeah, I'd rather like do one more time with him again, like with tires cooling down.
Sure. All right, let me. Yeah, we'll talk about it and see.
Like I don't want to like.
No, I appreciate it. Yeah, that's good.
I'm pretty upset.
All right, can we? Let's go ahead and send the next pair. Is it Jake versus somebody? Tom. Versus Tom.
All right, here comes Jake. Watch out for his aggressive entries. There's that hatch. Oh, a little understeer, but here he goes. Throwing it, quick movements. Coming through the Manji section. Long sweeper into the horseshoe. Tons of angle. Little wide, but still looking beautiful. Not too bad of a run. Let's see how Tom does.
Levi, can you run up here real quick and talk to me? I would like to talk to you for a second if you can.
No, Travis.
Yeah, I'll be right there.
We're all about the way. Here comes Tom on the entry. Loud BMW. A little straight. Oh, almost into the dirt. Oh, he gets it. Holding it through the Manji area. These lower power dudes have to take advantage of that Manji. Dips the tire, strings a little bit. Come to the finish. This could be a close one.
Well, if I had to venture to say, I'd say Jake took that one.
We will see. We are not the judges.
I have a wild guess. Jake did straighten a little, though.
They
out
both
there.
had a couple little straightens, so
Little
I guess
shallow.
we'll see how the judges think of this one.
I'm interested.
And it looks like the judges have chosen Drake Crawford to advance. He'd been killing it all morning in practice. I feel that was a little off run for him, so I'm excited to see how he does in the next round here.
Really pulled this one out. I'm excited to see when he calms himself down a little bit.
I thought we asked Evan and he said okay, and then suddenly after that it wasn't okay, and he was upset about losing, and then we went again. And I don't know. I don't think either of them are happy with either of the results about that, and I don't really know what we agreed upon between the drivers and stuff out there. So yeah, because I told him his car got here like right before top 15. Because his car got his car got here when people were pulling out, and he asked if he could do it then, and I said no, wait until the cars get out there.
Our next round of drivers looks like Avery McCall and Joey Thompson. Avery, I met him a year ago in a bone stock E36, and man, he has improved so much driving. It's great to watch him drive. And then Joey up here, he's
that iconic Cressida.
That Cressida.
JZX front.
If you're not much onto the internet, but that is an IMI car, Street Magic USA team. But that Cressida is awesome. JZX front end on it. 1JZ, and man, does Joey shred that thing. You can catch those guys out here all the time at IMI. They just love this track, and man, can they drive the heck out of it.
No derogatory. They are the track rats here at IMI, and they do it well.
Yeah, these two, you'll catch these guys tonight. You know, we'll be live streaming our sickest entry contest a little later. You better watch, because these guys are going to be riding that wall.
A lot of people are in it. Minimum $100 payout, $5 per run for any driver.
It's going to be a ton of fun.
The more people that get in it, it's going to little.
And you know, we might see some awesome wall taps, and you know, after this comp is when people are going to start going nuts. So make sure you pay attention. We will be live for that, and you're going to want to see it. Who cares about some two dudes fighting later? We don't care about that. McGregor, Mayweather, no one cares. Drifting in Colorado is where it's at.
Everybody wins in drifting.
Not really. There's a lot of losers.
Yeah.
Me being one of them.
Yeah, same. That's why we're here.
That's why we are announcing and not driving. We both have cars, and well, they're piles of crap.
Please
But
come up here and kill me.
Yeah, I know it was a huge like miscommunication and misunderstanding and confusion. Okay, cool. All right. Are you gonna run back out to the filter then? Yeah. No, it was just like a big mess of communication and stuff. So.
I mean, I was online, but I couldn't tell my tires were not on the phone.
Yeah. All right. Well.
And then it crushed steering lock on me.
Oh no
I
shit.
tried to turn the wheel, and I couldn't turn it. It was like the weirdest thing. I mean, I fought my left steering wheel, but never like that.
Oh man.
It was weird.
Yeah. Dang. All right, start line. Are we ready with Avery and whoever? Perfect. Send him.
and here comes Avery McCall. Fast, aggressive entry. Tons of angle, looking good. Held it all the way through. Oh, a little straight in there, unfortunately.
A little stutter, not too bad, but it's still enough.
Coming through the Manji section into the sweeper. Approaching the horseshoe, the last clipping point. Oh, right around it, looking great. Holds it through to the finish. Gorgeous run by Avery McCall.
That Manji section is truly the test. The way they transition through there sets up their entire last part of the horseshoe.
All right, and we have Mr. Joey Thompson, Yankee Zoku, coming through to the entry. Aggressive early entry, throwing it. Oh, a little e-brake drag. Looks like he entered a little early. Coming through those S's with style.
Hey, Steve, do you think we should iron this up a little bit since I'm there?
Come through, swinging horse. Can he dip that tire? Perfect, right on the clip. Gorgeous run by Joey Thompson.
Very good. I am excited to see this next run.
These battles have been awesome. And Joey Thompson will advance, and he should. That was a beautiful run. Up next, it looks like we have Slava and what looks like Michael Laurent in that Cressa. That Cressa's looking good.
Here we come with Slava. He's one of the most gangster drivers we have out here today. Just goes for it.
Huge entry, tons of angle, throwing the FC. That is still a rotary, ladies and gentlemen, and he is killing it.
Right-hand drive straight off the boat.
Oh,
Absolutely
beautiful dirt
beautiful
drop, one
dirt.
tire. Throws it in. Beautiful run by Slava. That was awesome.
I feel like he just never drives back.
Yeah.
It's
He's just
always
one of those
good.
guys. He's a shredder. And that guy is our points leader. And man, it shows. He is a great driver. There's a reason he's #1. He is doing awesome. Michael Laurent here. Huge entry. This is another one of those Yankee-Zoku boys, and man, is he shredding. This is going to be a good battle. Both these guys have IMI a ton. Man, rolling tons of smoke.
Awesome transition on the Manji section.
Comes through, sending the right front right through. Gorgeous one-handed drip.
A little bit of wave out the window, just telling him how it is.
Beautiful show open there by Mr. Michael Laurent.
Do we think that's
All right, awaiting the results of that battle. Both those drivers killing it. And it sounds like they're going one more time, as they should. That was a gorgeous run by both drivers.
Awesome run.
I don't know. I think I would normally. I guess it depends on how bad the dirt drop is. Right. That was a very well controlled dirt drop. It was a very well controlled drop, but it also picked up a lot of dirt. It was like a little problem. Although it's quite Did you? That's awesome.
Well, the boys are lining up for another one more time. We got Slava coming off the line.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
because he doesn't want to get it because he's going to have to take off his door panels.
Here he comes. Early, huge, aggressive entry. Slava, as usual, just killing it. He drives IMI a ton, and man, does he shred it.
It is ridiculous how comfortable he is in a right-hand drive.
He just totally the clip though.
Yeah, he did miss the clip a bit. Smooth, ton of smoke. Drops the tire on that clip. Beautiful finish.
So his entry was way better. He was way one throttle, but he missed that the first and slip.
Here we go, Michael Red riding that wall. Straighten the wheel a little bit. Coming through the S's. See how he does on this clip here. Puts it right inside there. Manji section coming up into the horseshoe.
Good angle.
Tons of angle. Throws it in. Barely drops that tire. Nice and smooth finish.
Here's some clapping around here. Fans really like that run.
These guys and these Chris's, man, they're coming out of nowhere, just killing it. Excited to hear the verdict of this here battle.
I would just say that his dirt drop was so small up there. I don't think it was just like kind of.
Well, I'm gonna say the crest just because I feel like he's closer to his clips, especially here, and the crest of that, I feel like his clip right there is good. I didn't catch I can't remember that clip, but I like the I'm gonna go crest.
Yeah, I think so. I think it was just yeah, his initiation I think is. Okay, yes, we have number 25 advancing. 25 requested as will advance.
We can have this be live. We can
Okay.
talk about how stoked we are live on the air. I mean,
Well,
this is
ladies
live
and gentlemen, we are so stoked. Like, Drift Colorado has grown so big, and we are just the most pumped.
I'm just stoked on being pumped right now.
I'm just stoked on this live stream. The huge crowd we have here.
We're having fun. This
having a lot
event's
of fun.
great. We are at one of Colorado's drifting's favorite tracks, IMI. We've been struggling to keep this place because we love it so much, but you know, we just got to work so hard to keep this place, and Levi has done an amazing job getting it for us, and everybody's having a great time. We have Scott Upright here about to shred in his Mustang. Let's see how he does. Nice, holding that first entry. Not much movement from his steering, keeping it smooth. Locks up the front. Locks up the front. Understeer, misses that clip. Coming through the nice little Manji section. See how he does holding it through the horseshoe. All the way through the horseshoe, through the finish. Couple balls that run. We'll see how the judges think of that.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to give him a 0. I think it's a decent run. See what the judges say.
We got Zach Stein here in his S13 again. This kid is shredding. He won our last round, as I've said before. And this is one of his home tracks. He loves this place. Little
Decent
bit.
entry.
Coming through that back section into that clip.
Real nice. Sets him up. The inside clip, real nice. Really
Runs
nice
that
line.
monkey. Hold him through. Yeah, he holds this whole clip.
Super smooth throughout. That's going to do it. I think he's going to take the win there. I think there's no doubt about that.
Gorgeous
Unless there's something
run.
we missed, but.
Hear the sound of Subaru and vaping. We just got a dislike. Hello?
Was it a vape comment?
What?
Oh, see, we talk about vaping and we get a dislike on the live stream. It's a shame.
Hey, if you disliked us, tell us what we can do to fix this live stream. This is a work in progress, ladies and gentlemen. If you have any problems with us, let us know in the comments below. We are here to please you.
Yeah, luckily the Formula Drift live stream set the bar really high, so you know we're at least
Yeah,
we're not far.
Drift Colorado's over here with a real live stream. All right, here we go. Number 2 in singles points here, Mr. Josh Robb. Let's see what he can lay down. He had just fixed his car with a little incident he had earlier this week, and he is out here shredding. That is dedication. Nice entry, holding it through. Nice angle through the S's. Looking gorgeous. Josh with Drift Factory over here. These guys are some dedicated group of people. You better watch out for the Drift Factory boys here in the tandem competition.
Yeah, they like to shred this track a lot here as well. Oh wow!
Just with tons of speed coming into the horseshoe, holding nice angle through into the finish. Let's see how this looks.
A little wide on the inside clip, which caused a little bobble at the end there. So we'll see how he fares.
He is up against Mr. Evan Stirk here in this Turbo Miata. Both of these drivers are shredding today. This is going to be a great battle. Man, Evan's so fluid through all these, holding it, a little wide on that clip coming through the Manji section. So I throws it into the horseshoe. Brilliant. Little wide holding, awesome angle, awesome smoke, awesome style. We just waiting for our verdict on that battle.
Actually, take that away. We're gonna go.
Josh Robb will advance for that round, and he goes into the semifinals.
Should hold off on that graphic.
This is exciting for him as he is number 2 in the points. And a good finish today has the possibility of putting him up into first, but we will see. Here we go. We have Jake Crawford and Joey Thompson. Both of these drivers, as I've said before, have been shredding. Jake is a fast driver in this here S13. Huge entry. There it, oh, bumper gone. Bumper destroyed. Hatch open. Killing it. Holds the drift. There goes his bumper. It's on track. We're going to need a cleaning crew. Man, and he shreds. Oh, little bobble there. Coming through the Manji section into the horseshoe. With tons of speed. Tons of angle. Woo! Oh, unfortunate straight there. Holding through. Ripping that horseshoe. Crazy run by Jake. Man, that was awesome. Hey, we have competitor Mr. James Taylor here. What do you think of that, Mr. Taylor?
Balls entry.
He was definitely shredding that entry. That was wild. He's going to need a new bumper after that one.
If you've got the hatch open all the way, automatic win.
Yeah. Got to get that air brake coming in, but it didn't open all the way, and he ripped his bumper off. And people don't realize these S13s sometimes have active aero. Not by choice.
Honestly, it's one of
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, come on, dude. But it looks so boss when he goes in. He's being pushed. And goes, "Whee."
So we got the guys out there cleaning up the mess. He took out a cone, threw some fiberglass. Looks like they're getting it cleaned up. We're about to have Mr. Joey Thompson out here.
Number 11, Joey, your judge is ready.
Woo! Joey throwing it hard into that entry, keeping awesome angle through the edges. Man, it's like he's home.
The reason why you put your teeth on.
Tons of smoke.
Wait, oh. Dude, I'm like,
Let's shot.
dude, I can just miss me that hard.
He's that man.
The announcers are stepping away momentarily for a shotgun break, so you're gonna stand by.
Huge entry, wall tap by Mr. Michael Laurent.
That's one out there, right?
He hit the wall.
Oh shit! I mean, all right, I apologize for that. That was not good.
Oh, wow. Oh, man, that's missing. Stevie, good?
All right, Zach Stein up on the line. We're having a little bit of technical difficulty, so hold for more camera angles.
Somebody wall rode a little too hard here.
Camera's definitely my favorite shot. See the car's nice ad?
Zach is shredding. Here we go. Through the Monty section. This dude has been killing it all day. Beautiful runs. Well deserved. He is an awesome driver. Great person as well. Make sure to say hi to Zach if you see him in the pits.
Excellent.
Shotgun that fucking bear.
Zach Stein takes the win.
Come down to a very limited amount of cars here.
We have some amazing drivers. And man, this top four is going to be rowdy. And our next battle is Josh Robb, Mr. number 2 in points, coming against Joey Thompson. This is Joey's place. But man, Josh is shredding.
This is going to be a battle.
Here comes Josh on the entry. E-brake drag. Coming through, holding nice angle with that bumper. A little floppy off the back. Still killing it. A little skating there through. Coming in wide on that clip. Touch dirt. Throwing into the Monty section. That might hurt him. Super wide on the horseshoe. Woo! Right in the outside. That is a dangerous move. But man, he completed this run. Decent run by Josh Robb.
Here comes Joey Thompson. And that
Joey
beautiful
Thompson on the
crest.
line, man. He is
Yeah, we're good.
shredding. Here comes Joey in that Cressida with JZX front end. And this thing is neat. Huge entry, awesome setup. It's coming through, little bobble on that first corner, but man, he sweeps it in.
Lots of smoke coming from Joey here.
Tons of smoke, tons of angle, looking beautiful. It's about to throw it deep into the shoe. little drop perfect on the clip. And that was a beautiful run by Joey Thompson.
I'm doing awesome. Oh, yeah. Number 2 sticks around for consolation. I see what you were saying though about the white balance on that one camera.
Yeah, great battle. Josh and Joe both shredding it. This singles.
Yeah, no, they look fine. Just sometimes.
So it looks Joey Thompson took that win. So up next we have, for third place, we have Josh Robb, and it looks like Michael Loret and the Cressida are going to be battling it out for third. Here comes Josh Robb around the line, into this first entry here. Set it deep. Woo! A nice and fluid movement right through. Tries to put it right there. Perfect exception on the clip. Come on, you section into the horseshoe on this clip. See how he does. Little wide holding. Nice angle, nice smoke. Strains a little bit before finish.
Excellent timing by these guys. I'm really impressed.
And our singles drivers are really stepping up here. They're really battling to win that cage. And here comes the Cressida. This guy has been killing it. Fast, aggressive. Look at that entry. Beautiful finish from Mike in that crest. Man, that guy is a shredder. We will hear so we have a winner for third place. It will be announced in the drivers' trophy handout. So
Hopefully they went over there.
We need to know some names.
So we got a little downtime here. We got to talk about our sponsors. You know, we have obviously O'Reilly Auto Parts, our big name sponsor, on top of our Drift Colorado Championship here.
Go buy yourself a Wix oil filter because it is the best oil filter.
O'Reilly Auto Parts really out here doing something for us here in Colorado for drifting. After Hours Drift Shop, get yourself a cage, a bash bar. Those guys will do almost anything, and they're great at it. Talk Justin and Ian, great people. After Midnight Print Shop, Brent Heck, Matt Zabracki, these guys, they'll cut you great stickers. They got you. Banners,
Quality.
stickers, quality. Colorado quality.
Colorado quality vinyls from Brandon Hack and
we got massive support from Colorado Prestige Insurance Group. These guys, you got a drift car with tons of crazy miles on it, Colorado's Prestige will get you. They got you back. And then we cannot forget Mr. Mike Fisher Doesn't Party at Midwest Plumbing out in California, all the way from California, sending us money.
huge respect to Mike Fisher for actually putting up cash for these events. Just paying it forward for the guys out here.
Yeah, they're
Great,
giving
great
us cash.
coming.
He's a great dude. He doesn't party, but he's a great dude. Make sure you check out Midwest Plum, Mr. Mike Fisher, especially if you're out in California.
You can't party when you're too busy doing hard man's work.
And then Cosmos Wheels out here, throwing a little discount for registered drivers. Make sure you check them out. Gorgeous wheels at a gorgeous price.
And most importantly, don't forget about Wake Construction.
The guys will construct you some stuff.
They'll build you some stuff, and it's going to be good.
Mr. Levi Wake will crack your back in all the right places at Revolution Chiropractic. Well, thank you for our sponsors, man. You guys are all great. Thank you for supporting a growing community. I know us as drifters, we really appreciate the support.
It's truly awesome. The turnout here today and the amount of sponsorship we have right now is just, it's humbling. It truly is.
It's great. We got Zach Stein on our course. I believe he's just doing a little practice around there. I'm not 100% sure about it.
Big shout out to the DJ we got going over here. Tonight is an actual overnight event.
And we got DJ Carlitos on the ones and twos.
Yeah, that guy with some mixes and stuff. He's playing some good music right now.
He's keeping us quite entertained in the pits. Make sure you check out Carlos. He's a
great dude. Got some big ass headphones on. It's great.
What do you think, Jerry? You got 15? All right. That's so true.
Do it later.
No, right now.
I gotta prepare.
So we are on live stream here. We have Mr. Trevor Jameson, Motion Auto TV himself. So what's the dealio on this here giveaway car?
So we're going with a 96 Nissan 240SX. It had it swapped in when we got it, and basically we're installing a 2JZ GTE, single turbo. Basically a lot of the same stuff that's been on my drift car for the past like 2 seasons.
Now,
just kind of duplicate that in like a
this car is beautiful.
Yeah, that's really
that
funny.
paint, and for any Nissan aficionados out here, it's an Interlagos Fire. It's a beautiful purple car, and Trevor's giving this thing away.
Yeah.
You better check out Motion Auto TV on YouTube.
And MotionAuto.com, that's how you guys get entered to win. Basically,
Tell me how to win it.
Yeah, so every $5 spent on merchandise is an automatic entry for a chance to win the car. But be sure to read the official rules. All that stuff goes on the page, and just figure out how to get a chance to win. But yeah, it's lower 48, United States. We are going to be delivering the car. The sweepstakes ends on September 29th, so I'm pretty excited. We should have it running in the next 2 weeks. We tried to do something a little bit different. I know there's been some giveaways similar to this, but nobody's actually gone through the process and like showed you the build as the giveaway was going on. So we kind of ourselves in like a time crunch.
It's super awesome for you guys there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
keep up with the video on YouTube. Motion Auto TV on YouTube. MotionAutoTV.com. Buy some merch. Every $5 gets you an entry.
Yeah.
Check his t-shirts. He's
Super
got
awesome
keychains.
merch.
Trevor is a great dude, and he's got some great entertaining videos. Make sure you watch it. Thank you very much, Trevor. Appreciate your time.
yeah. See you guys out there.
Trevor. For Motion Auto TV, give it.
What schmuck?
Sorry, Ethan Hunter's on track right now. You might not be able to hear me so well, but like we said, Trevor Jameson, Motion Auto TV on YouTube is giving away a 2JZ S14 Kooky Fernand. There goes Ethan again. Beautiful, beautiful car. Super well done. All you have to do is spend $5 in merch. Every $5 in merch you spend on MotionAutoTV.com or in person, you get a free entry into winning that S14.
And I have
Awesome
seen
car.
it in person. It's a beautiful car. Gorgeous setup. Check them out. We have cars on track for tandem competition. It's about to get excited, folks. These guys are going to be door to door on a go-kart track with the sickest entry of K-Rails that I have seen.
Super close entries.
We are getting ready, ladies and gentlemen. Just a moment, and we will be back in the action. Drive together. Gorgeous run by both Trevor and Levi.
He's out, so I mean, yeah. One in reverse. Yeah, correct, backwards. Yeah, that's what we did. So the adjuster just asked if anyone had one. Oh, you just busted his tip? Yeah, he blew a hole in it. Yeah, you guys can't hear my radio, can you? I got that recorded. You guys want to replay that? One more run. So let's see. Levi will get to choose if he wants to lead or follow. I mean, I guess you could tweak it better. Yeah. Holy shit, that was great, right? Yeah, one more run. They're going right now. Not gonna lie, that could have given me. I would have given that a good one. He's the win. So Levi gets to choose lead or follow, and they have to go right now. Oh god, fire! Correct, just a single run, and then the Levi chooses if he wants to be the lead or the follow for the single run. We're only doing like single run? Yeah. Yep. I want to use one of those for that Mexican, that like super long race you can drive your car and it prevents him in. Yeah. Oh, straight there he is. Oh, Levi's making some corrections. Trevor's on fire. Alright, you guys want to replay that? Jameson will advance. Trevor Jameson. That was a hard entry, I like that. Yeah, that was fucking. He just like walked it in. Yeah, make him run for third. Alright. Should we? Yep. Tell Levi if he wants to make a third place run, he can do that right now. If his car's good to go. What we have to do is be able to like get out there and take photos. Levi. Yeah. We haven't got it earlier doing it during practice. Normally you just see this. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying if Levi wants to make a fun run, he can go for it. We've got some downtime. Yeah, someone said you have to like apply earlier or something. I mean, it's the doctor today. Yeah. Normally, I would, if you bring a vest, especially, like I'm sure you have no problem at all. All tire smoke and tire noise. Like unusable unless you're like actually really good, right? What? The wise. Well, you just have to. No, they're a different. It's a different style of driving. Yeah. So it's not something like I would just be like, I'm gonna put this on the SS14 that I've never driven. You would not want to learn to drive on the wise side. Yeah. You would have to everything else to go with it, like 1,000 horsepower engine or something. Yeah. Aren't they like negative increments too? They're not negative. You run like. No, they're. I think you can adjust them up to a negative. Maybe. And you usually run like zero caster too, because it has like a trailing mount. Yeah. So. It goes like slow. It gets awesome. Yeah. Wise back, you can't adjust that. You can't? No, you can't because it's the way the control arm and everything is configured. Well, I think it still has a lot of stuff here. It just will from just a certain point it'll fuck it up. It'll fuck up the geometry of it. Because they include all that engine design. Yeah. The knuckle itself, the knuckle has like 7 or 8 built into it.
Well, I apologize to our live stream viewers. I've been talking and you guys probably haven't heard shit. But we're just getting ready for our finals here. Oh, man.
I know we've said it 100 times, but we really got to thank our sponsors. O'Reilly Auto Parts throwing down for our Points Championship Series this year. After Hours Drift Shop. Ian and Justin doing big things for everybody around here, willing to help. Great dudes. After Midnight Print Shop, all your vinyl needs. Colorado Prestige Insurance Group. Insure any of your vehicles at great prices. Mike Fisher supplying purse money for our winners from Midwest Plumbing out in California. Thank you so much. Cosmos Wheels, Revolution Chiropractic, setting your back straight. Bill Englewood Drive Shaft, Weight Construction. Thank you guys all so much for everything you do. Drift Colorado would not happen without all our support. Thank you, everybody.
That looks like shit.
Yeah.
So we apologize for our piss poor beauty shot. You know, we're doing with what we can here at Drift Colorado, but
If you hold him or yourself and switch to that, I can go try and tilt the camera.
I taught him how to iris up, so yeah, you can go.
Maybe if like all you want to do is back in memories, maybe the next thing will make them we're good to go. Send up. Kind of funny, like the competition is over, but it feels like the event just started. Right? It's kind of cool. Well, I gotta go home. I might come back.
All right, here we go. Final round. Pete McDonald, Trevor Jameson.
The tandem finals, and they're off to a bang. Trevor staying right there on Peter's door.
Throwing smoke, tons of angle.
Look at
getting
that.
up in
That's
that
what we want to
door.
see here in the finals. Door-to-door action. It's a really hard track to stay door-to-door on, but
Trevor blasted through the smoke.
He had to do what he had to do there, and you know what? It's working out good. That was a good gamble. A little wide there on that
Beautiful
last turn,
clip by Pete.
Yeah, he just crushed it. Awesome, awesome job.
That's dope.
Great run by both drivers.
Yeah, super sick run.
As Dan Brockett would say.
Look at all that smoke about to
sick run.
just flood those judges. I think the storm's about to brew. That's a lot of smoke. Our cameraman can't even find our vehicles. I mean, look at this. This is ridiculous.
Just lingering smoke.
We're hot.
Both those drivers giving all they can, trying to get that prize money. And here we go.
Trevor leading. Peter falling behind a little bit. That's really going to hurt him. Nice entry by both drivers. Barely can even see him. Trevor's just laying down so much smoke. Pete's handling it really well. Looks really smooth. Still got his line going, but he's still just, he's hanging back there. It's not probably going to do it.
Trevor thrown into that final clip through the horseshoe.
Kissing that inside clip, too. I mean, perfect run by Trevor. And I think it's going to come down to that first run, and Trevor's following was a little bit better, and I think that's where we're going to end up. But we're going to find out everything here at the award ceremony. Hopefully our walkie-talkies are far away. I don't think they're going to announce anything on them either, but I have a feeling we have a winner. So I guess we will stand by, and just want to thank everybody for tuning in to this tandem competition and singles competition, and yeah, we'll see who won here in shortly. I'd give us oh, whoa, here we go. We're doing a one more run.
Wow.
I thought there was a decision, but yeah, it looks like
this is exciting.
There's one more run. So
one more run. Both drivers laying down great runs. The judges also saw the same thing. I mean, both these guys, it's going to be a hard judge.
Yeah, Trevor qualified third, so Peter qualified fourth, so I guess Trevor's going to get a chance to choose here.
So, looks like Pete's cooling down his car here.
Peter's cooling down his car.
But man, this tandem battles today, all these drivers laying down the best job they can. Drift Colorado's grown so much since the beginning. Thank you so much, Mr. Levi Waite. Everybody involved here, you know, you got Steve right here in the live stream doing worlds of difference. It's
doing what I can for the homies. It's all about driving. Yeah, we love driving, we love getting together, and we love drifting, so that's why we're all out here doing this, and we just appreciate all the support from everyone there at home.
And thanks everybody for coming out here to IMI, everybody on the live stream. We appreciate the support. We're trying to grow Drift Colorado as big as we can. Show that Colorado has a spot on the map for drifting. People need to come here and see the amazing drivers, the tracks, the fun we have. And I think we're finally getting to that point. Drift Colorado is going to be on the map. And
we're at that point. We're on the map. Everyone's on our radar right now. So if you're not driving here, you should probably get your butt to Colorado and start doing some driving, because we have a lot of fun out here. Yeah, there's been some rumors of struggling, but those are just rumors. We're doing just fine, and I think you're seeing it here on the drift stream.
Colorado drifting is not dead. It's well alive, and we are going to keep going with it. Drift Colorado is proving so.
Oh man, we're seeing Ian's car.
We got Ian McDougall driving by.
Oh man, he's
broken diff, axle, something making a loud noise underneath there.
Yeah, it sounds like.
Here we go. We have Pete McDonald, Trevor Jameson,
and Peter is leading. Great initiation by both drivers. Trevor right there
Aggressive,
again.
fast, lots of angle, lots
Yeah,
of
look
smoke.
at, oh man, that is the closest I think we've seen two cars all day. Trevor's just right there.
Trevor throwing out a sick chase run.
Yeah, I mean, and Peter's leaving the door wide open, going wide there on the inside clip. That's not going to cut it if you're a lead driver. You got really got
Coming
to
to the
hit all
last
your
clips.
And,
Beautiful.
I mean,
Both drivers
yeah,
dipping the tire.
Both crushed it.
Man, that's a tough one. That was,
Yeah.
again, a great drive by both drivers.
Yeah, again, really, I do think that Trevor's follow runs are significantly better than Peter's.
Cool. We have a winner.
Yeah.
So soon we will be streaming our awards ceremony as all the drivers come back into the pits. We will be lining up all the winners from single and tandem competition. So stay tuned.
So in first or second, we're not sure yet. We have Trevor and Peter, and then Levi is sitting pretty in third. We have a confirmation on that due to Ian's mechanical failure, whatever that was. So we'll see if we can maybe get some live interviews here with some of these drivers here shortly. But stand by. We're going to take a quick short break. We'll be gone for about a minute or two, and then we'll be back.
I think Trevor was really aggressive just all the way into the first corner. I think he definitely had better lead. His follow here, he was right on his door all the way through here and then transitioned down to the middle, basically sucked right back up. Yeah. He was able to bring it in close. We need an answer from the camera. Alright, are you guys going to send these guys up to the front to announce, or are we going to both practice for a while, or what's up? Sounds good. Let's get out of here. Hey, Steve. Steve. You want this camera down? You can jump down and I'll get you after that. They are not. These are very straight. See, throw them on the ground. Fucking break them. Oh no! Oh no! Don't worry. Whoops. Whoops. Sorry.